Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Bamboo. Got another video for you today. As you can see, the Industrial Age is in fact still not available. It's coming soon though, apparently. So not really sure if anything's ever going to be done about these top players that have somehow found a way to achieve the Industrial Age when it's not available. But unfortunately, as you can see, the leaderboard is filled with cheaters. Still. Well, moving on. The army that I have today for the raids, I have 3 cannons and 1 wall breaker, 2 of the supply carts, 9 crusaders, and then I brought 19 riflemen and 14 fusiliers. I'm bringing less and less of the fusiliers because they don't shoot over walls anymore, so they're kind of useless. But you do need them for the generals and the knights. And I've got my 2 generals and all my tactics right now, as well as a mercenary camp that is filled with Ronin. So hopefully I can get a couple of raids in before my entire army is depleted. And of course, no opponent could be found. Let's keep trying. Okay, here we go. This guy is level 122. Got a really easy base to beat because it's one big square. Just kind of a question of where I want to come in from. I see that I can freeze 2 of his mortars at once if I come from this side, so I'm definitely going to do that. So I'll drop all my crusaders first, as well as my wall breaker, supply cart. I'm going to go ahead and move everybody over to this and freeze that. So things are looking pretty good so far. Cannons are getting these mortars destroyed. Hopefully we can get this last one before everybody's dead. I was really hoping not to have to use my generals for this attack. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll at least get the town center. Those defending stables, the horses, are so annoying. It takes so long for your troops to kill them. But okay, so we got a win for sure. Now we're just going to clean up and try and get all the gold and the oil, which is most important right now. I still haven't used my generals or my other 3 war tactics. Now that they fixed the protect spell to last so long, it's definitely my favorite war tactic. You know, letting all your troops take 50% less damage for such a long time is just really, really strong. So yeah, I mean, we're definitely not going to get all of our troops back after this raid, but I'm just hoping I can get the rest of the resources. I think I'm just going to go ahead and send everybody toward this oil, because I definitely want to get that. Excuse me guys, sorry about that. Okay, good, so we got a good portion of the oil. We might even be able to get the rest of it if they don't kill my cannon. Yeah, well, it looks like the end for us, but oh, there we go. Not too bad, all but 60 of the oil. So okay, let's take a look at what we got. We got a piece of metal, some cider, a piece of leather, the league bonus of 55,000 each, and 80 oil. And then we took quite a bit of loot from them as well, so that's pretty good. And again, I don't really mind losing the troops because I can use the training blessing and it doesn't take all that long to get them back. But it's definitely a pain in the butt when I have to use all my war tactics, or the generals especially. So I typically try to avoid that. So we're going to make a new army. We're going to use 2 supply trains. We'll go ahead and do 4 cannons this time. We'll pass on the wall breaker. We'll do we'll just do 8 crusaders, and then do the rest soldiers. And yeah, you'll see how awesome this training blessing is in a moment. Start our new tactic up. Okay, so back to the temple. And alright, we're going to go ahead and use the training blessing. And that's going to cut the time and the cost to rush these by a lot. So now, as you can see, it's not going to cost all that much to finish these. So I'll go ahead and spend my 15 gems or so, crowns that it cost, to get this army done immediately, and we'll do a couple more raids for this video. As long as I can find an opponent, of course. So let's go. Okay, perfect. We found another one right away. He's got no oil though, but again, with the one huge design, I think I can beat this base easily. I think I'm going to drop my generals this time just so that we can be a little faster. So okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop both generals, followed by my cannons, then all the healers and the crusaders, and then last I'm going to drop my soldiers. They're just so fragile now, I just want them to basically do nothing but kill the defenders. Okay, everybody's down. Let's see how we're doing. I really like the Napoleon general. He's my favorite. He's got such a long range attack and it's super strong. You can see it right there taking out that barracks. Yeah, it's just awesome. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and rally everybody back together inside the walls. And we're going to drop Protect so that they take half damage for probably the duration of this raid, which is going to make it a pretty easy win for me, I think. That's just such a strong tactic now, especially in combination with the healing one or even just healers. They take half damage, which is just super awesome. Those knights pretty much never die when they're taking half damage. The generals too. I have a level 12 and a level 13 general, so they're pretty much immortal. I mean, they're so strong. This guy's got a defending general, level 7, which normally would be a problem, but when you have a stronger general, you just run him over. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Alright, all defenses destroyed. So yeah, it's going to be an easy 5-star. The generals just add so much power to your attack. You know, it's not even close. Yeah, looking pretty good. I don't understand why my general and this knight is banging on this wall, but he's getting healed by the supply cart the whole time, so it's not the worst thing. It won't take quite as long to use them again. This was a great raid. Look at all the trade goods. I'm finding that those are harder and harder to get when you never get 5 stars. I don't know why this replay doesn't show all 5, but it was all 5. Okay, so now let's fill up our army. Let's see what we lost. We still have all of our expensive things. We just need basically 3 more crusaders, and then just the troops that we lost. Okay. So yeah, it won't take very long at all for that. Usually I find that if I start making the troops first, by the time I get everything else ready, they're there. Okay, so generals, looks like 1 crown to speed up Napoleon. We'll definitely do that. And he's free to activate the first general. And then just to show you what it costs now for the other ones, I'm going to go ahead and spend the 14 to speed up Alexander. And then look, it costs 501 oil to use the second general instead of costing food. So that's rather irritating. I'm going to go ahead and use them though. Okay, so now I've got both generals. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get my war tactics going. Okay, so we're about ready to do one more attack for this video, and then we'll wrap things up. Just as a little note on how my base is doing, I have my last defensive upgrades are all done now, I believe. Yeah, all my towers are done. So all I have working right now is my oil wells and my farms. Other than that, I'm pretty much maxed for the Enlightenment Age. So when they do release the Industrial Age for me, I'll be able to immediately start upgrading things. Okay, apparently I had some kind of a quest there. So yeah, I'm just kind of dumping my money into the walls and slowly upgrading the farms and caravans now, because they're the least important, I would say. But I'm really looking forward to the next update. I really hope that it happens soon. Okay, I'm impatient. I'm sure we're about full. Ah, man, no opponent found. Let's try again. Let's go, let's go. Okay, this will have to do. One more attack. Wow, look at this guy. What a nice organized base. Just everything all in its place. Pretty much, I think we're just going to wreck this whole side first. So, yeah, I'm going to drop all my guys down right here. Okay, I don't think we'll need the generals for this base, level 94. We'll go ahead and see what my alliance donated me. It looks like a couple of knights and some soldiers. Okay. So I see the knights are over here on the castle, leaving most of my other troops behind. That's actually not that good. I'm going to go ahead and try and get everybody over there. Okay, looking better, looking better. I'm not even going to use any tactics. This is going to be the last attack for the video anyway, so I won't mind having to wait to attack again. But I'm not going to use my general, so it won't be that long. Yep, things are looking pretty good so far. Still have all 4 cannons and all 7 knights. Should be a pretty easy win here. Yeah, these cannons are just so powerful. I feel like they're just a necessity now to possibly get a 5-star. Now the soldiers are just pretty much nerfed to being useless. The cannons are seeing a lot more play. Yep, looking pretty good. Once the knights broke in, they're just going to eat all these defenses. They're all so close together. Yeah, easy win. Let's see what we can get from the storehouse. Huh, another piece of metal, it looks like. Okay. Alright, so some metal and some fur. We got the loot. Got our bonus. We didn't lose very many troops at all, so I'll be able to do another one very quick. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I look for. You know, I try not to use all my extra stuff unless the guy's super tough or has a ton of loot, but you know, pretty much anybody I find these days that has a whole bunch of loot also has max walls and 2 maxed out level 20 generals waiting on defense. In other words, they're, you know, cheating. So I try just to skip those bases and only attack people where it's fair or at least close. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll try and do another one the next day. I appreciate it, and yeah, drop a like if you liked it.